చూడండి మీకు ప్రిలిమ్స్లో మొత్తం వచ్చేసి గ్రామర్ పార్ట్. ఓకే అండి, దీంట్లో ఫస్ట్ మనం బేసిక్స్ తోటి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం. బేసిక్స్ ఎందుకంటే స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ డిఫరెంట్ లెవెల్స్ ఆఫ్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్. అవునా? టు ఈక్వలైజ్ ఆల్ ద నాలెడ్జ్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ హియర్ వి స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ బేసిక్స్. అంటే డెమో అంటే నిన్న మొన్న అయిపోయింది. నిన్న ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఎవరు లేనట్టున్నారు. మీ నలుగురు ఇవాళ కొత్త కదా? ఫ్రైడే వచ్చారా? రైట్. సో యాజ్ పర్ ద వ్యూ ఆఫ్ బేసిక్స్ హియర్, ఫస్ట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ సెంటెన్స్? సెంటెన్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? సెంటెన్స్ మీన్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ collection of words and meaningful. It should be meaningful first. Antena? So as a matter of that fact, a sentence generally started with a subject, and a subject is followed by verb, and verb is followed by object. This is the general format of the sentence. See, in the first place, sentence starts with the subject. Okay, subject is followed by verb. Second place. So now let's know of a subject. What is the subject? Kindly write down up to this extent. Sentence. So let's know first about subject. Okay, see, under Roman number 1 it is about a subject. Then what is the meaning of subject? Subject is itself known as a person, and it is itself known as a pronoun also, pronoun. What is the meaning of subject? The meaning of subject is a doer of the action. అంటే దీన్ని తెలుగులో మనం ఏమంటామంటే కర్త, డూయర్ ఆఫ్ ద యాక్షన్. Again that subject is split into 3 parts. First person, second person, and third person. Then who is first person? Who is the first person? See, the person who is speaking. Speaker is the first person, whereas listener is the second person, and the person who is spoken about. Sometimes things may be spoken, right? Which is spoken. Which is spoken of. Speaker is the first person, listener is the second person, and who is spoken of or which is spoken of. Which represents here things, who represents persons. మాట్లాడేవాళ్ళు ఫస్ట్ పర్సన్, వినేవాళ్ళు సెకండ్ పర్సన్. మాట్లాడేవాళ్ళు ఎస్ ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారో. సమ్ టైమ్స్ థింగ్స్ మే బీ స్పోకెన్ అప్. మాట్లాడే ప్రతిసారి పర్సన్స్ గురించే కాదు, వస్తువుల గురించి కూడా మాట్లాడతాం. అంటే ఇక్కడ విచ్ రిప్రజెంట్స్ థింగ్స్ అన్నాడు. Okay. So again there is another small analysis. Singular. What is the meaning of singular? Singular అంటే అర్థం ఏంటండి? One. Singular means one. See, అలాగే ఇంకొక మ్యాటర్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ. ఇట్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ ప్లూరల్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ సింగులర్? వన్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ప్లూరల్? మోర్ దాన్ వన్. Then who is the singular subject of first person? I. Who is the plural subject of first person? We. Who is the second person, singular and plural? You. Next, who is the singular subject of third person? He, she, it. He, she, it. Singular subject of third person. Then who is the plural subject of third person? They. First person, second person, third person. Okay, Nandi? It is the analysis about subject. In this way we got here three types of subjects. Okay, na? What is the meaning of subject? Doer of the action. What is the meaning of they? They అంటే అర్థం ఏంటండి? అవి అని కూడా వస్తుంది. పైన రాసాం కదా, హూ ఈజ్ స్పోకెన్ ఆఫ్, విచ్ ఈజ్ స్పోకెన్ ఆఫ్. మరి హూ ఈజ్ స్పోకెన్ ఆఫ్ అంటే రిప్రజెంట్స్ పర్సన్స్, విచ్ ఈజ్ స్పోకెన్ ఆఫ్ అంటే రిప్రజెంట్స్ థింగ్స్. అయితే త్రూ అవుట్ నౌ వీ హ్యావ్ గాట్ టోటల్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఆఫ్ ప్రొనౌన్స్, రైట్? ఐ మీన్ సబ్జెక్ట్. Throughout this description, the most important factor, okay, singular subject of the third person. It plays important role. Rather than all other subjects, because more than 3 units we discuss about this matter for many times. Okay, na? Clear, andi? See, in the mode of the subject, we got a subject is in the mode of the sentence. At first subject takes place, and after that it is followed by verb. Now let's discuss verb. Subject is over. The matter of subject is over. So now it is about Roman number 2. It is about verb. In general, what is the meaning of verb? Action is itself verb. In general usage we say action. In grammatical sense we say verb. Again it is subdivided into 2 parts. ఒకటి, first one, it is about active verb. ఏమండి? Second one, it is about Positional is itself known as a be verb. Then what is the meaning of active verb and positional verb? Particularly, let's go with the active verb. The term itself implies that under meaning of active verb. Remember, active verb refers to action clearly. Refers to action clearly. Let's take some examples of this kind of active verb. See, for example, eat, walk, read, write. See, eat, read, walk, write. On reading them, definitely we can sense some kind of work is involved. What is the work of eat? Eating only. Read, reading only. So when we read them, we can easily understand what kind of work is involved in that action. See, that is the reason we say first one is active verb. See, basically verb is split into two types, right? First one is said to be active verb, it involves action, whereas the second one, it is about positional verb, means it doesn't have any action to refer to. Yes, the first verb refers to action clearly, we know that the second verb cannot refer to action. If the second verb can refer to some action, unnecessarily why should we take the second one? We would have included in the first one only. We can't split that verb into two types, right? So, say here, positional verb refers to no action. No action. See, now let's take some list of the verb which doesn't have any action like this. See, for example, is, or, am. What is the meaning of is? What is the meaning of is? Unnadi, unnadu. What is the meaning of are? Unnavi, unnaru, unnamu. Unnadi, unnadu. Unnaru, unnamu, unnavi. Yam, unnanu. See, here all the verbs refer to the same meaning, unna. But we don't know what is speaking about particularly. See, when we speak of the above verbs like active verbs, we can easily understand what kind of action is involved in the word. But when we read is, are, am, we know them action, but they cannot refer to any action specifically. Agreed or not? What is the meaning of is? Unnadi, unnadu, but we don't know what is it telling about. Agreed or not? Are also like that, am also like that. They don't have any action to refer to. That is the reason they are said to be positional verbs. And there are some specific list of subjects which are quite suitable to the given be verbs here. See, for example, he. What are the suitable subjects for is? That's it. Next, you, are, you, all plural, you, we, they, some other plural subjects we take are. In case of I, yeah, yes, it's about verbs, Roman number 2. Is it clear now? Next, Roman number 3. See, here it is about kinds of sentences. Kinds of sentences. Kinds of sentences. Totally there are 4 kinds of sentences. Okay. First one is known as a statement. Statement. Statement is itself known as declarative, assertive, we can say the first one affirmative also, affirmative. All these 4 are very same, they refer to the same nature. Then what is the meaning of statement? What is the meaning of statement? Statement means it is a fact. Say when some unusual incident take place, the police will come to the victims and they take the statement of the victims, right? Okay, like that it is a fact. See, let us take some example of this kind of mode of sentence here. Say, Rama killed Ravana. Rama killed Ravana. See here, Rama is the subject, killed is the verb, Ravana is the object. Okay, Rama is the subject, killed is the verb, Ravana is the object. We have already known about the meaning of subject under Roman number 1. Under Roman number 2 we have known about action also, verb. Then what should be about object? In Telugu we say karma. The meaning of object is karma. Okay. Then see, when we speak of subject, it refers to the doer of the action. Then what should be about object? The receiver of the action, karma. So the receiver of the action. The receiver of the action, karma. See, that is the first mode of the sentence. Next, second mode. నోట్ చేసుకున్నారండి? చేసుకోలే? Clear? Now it is about the second mode of the sentence. See, it is a question mark, means it refers to interrogative. Yes, very good. Interrogative sentence, and it does not have any specific meaning to explain. If the sentence is with a question mark, it is interrogative itself. Okay, na? See here, but there is some basic difference in between first two modes of sentences. See now, in the first mode of the sentence, the subject is followed by verb. In the second mode of the sentence, verb is followed by subject. So when the verb is followed by subject, we keep question mark at the end of the sentence. In that way, it is quite different from the first one. Now it's about the third one. It is about exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory is with some specific symbol. See, I have kept in brackets. It is called exclamatory symbol. It expresses a sudden strong feeling It expresses a sudden strong feeling. It expresses a sudden strong feeling. For example, what an idea. Next, what a pity. What a pleasant day it is. What a pleasant day it is. See, these sentences are said to be exclamatory because they are ended with that symbol. It expresses a sudden strong feeling. That's not intentional. Okay. Now the last one, fourth one. Imperative. It refers to order, request, suggestion, offer, prayer, wish. See, imperative refers to order, request, suggestion, offer, prayer and wish. But to express that meaning, that sentence should have some other specific feature and it should be different and distinctive. Because the above three sentences, they have got distinctive features. Like that, that imperative should be with some distinctive features. See now, how to find the imperative, the distinctive character of imperative. See now, see, the above all the sentences are with the subject, right? But in case of imperative, no subject. So no subject is the different character of distinctive character of imperative sentence. No subject, sentence generally started with V1 or BEB or have. Sentence directly starts with V1 or BEB or have, and it is strictly followed by object. Object is also not a compulsion here. That is the reason I have kept it in bracket. The term which is kept in between bracket, it is optional, may be given, may not be given. Okay na? See, no subject here. No subject is the different and distinctive character of imperative sentence. Let's have some examples of that kind of sentence here. See, kill him. It is mode of order. Kill him. Next, request kada? Request. Please give me a pen. Request. Please ante request kadandi. Yeah. See, there is, please, here it is said to be interjection. When a single word is followed by exclamatory symbol, okay, it is not treated as exclamatory sentence, it is an expression. Sentence which is ended with the exclamatory symbol, there is clear difference between word and sentence. Sentence means group of words, word means group of letters. So if a single word is followed by exclamatory symbol, it cannot be exclamatory sentence. It is called interjection. It is called interjection only. Okay. Order, request, suggestion. Suggestion. Say for example, be kind to all. Be kind to all is suggestion. Be kind to all. It's a suggestion only. Offer. See, when some visitors come to our home, we offer them tea. Have a cup of tea. It's offer only. Kindly save us. Prayer, beg, బతిలాడుకోవటం. Prayer, wish. Say wish. Now it's about, say wish, good morning, happy birthday, good morning, happy birthday. They are that kind of sentences. They are the examples for wishing. See, like this, here we have written all modes of imperative sentences. See, they have, of course they might be different from each other, but all the sentences start with without subject. So having no subject is the distinctive feature of imperative sentence. So totally we have got here 4 kinds of sentences. Okay. Next, let's take the list of kinds of, forms of verbs. Roman number 4 kada. Forms of verbs. See, basically verb forms are split into 4 types. Kadandi? V1. What is the meaning of V1? First form of the verb. It is a lengthy sentence, right? First form of the verb. We can't write that lengthy sentence. Instead of writing that much lengthy sentence, we take simply V1. V1 means first form of the verb. So, present tense. The first form of the verb is known as present tense. Then what should be about the second form of the verb? Past tense. Then see, then V3. థర్డ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ద verb కదా. See V3 means past participle. Past participle. Next last one V4, it is V4, it is present participle. See V1 means present tense, V2 means past tense, V3 means past participle, V4 means present participle. So here present participle means it is ing form. Yeah, ing form. See the first two actions verbs they have a specific terms of tenses, but in reference to V3 and V4 they don't have specific name of tense. The reason is this: V3 and V4 will come in more than one tenses. That is the reason we can't fix any particular and specific tense here. V1 means present tense only, it cannot be other tense. When V2 is there, past tense, we can't fix any other tense except simple past. But V3 will come in more than 3, 4, 5 tenses like that. Almost all in 10 sentences it is the same V3. So we can't fix any specific tense here. Ing form also like that, present continuous also ing form come, past continuous, future continuous, present perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. That is the reason we can't fix any tense here. So simply we say past participle and present participle. Participle, part. See now we have already got some analysis about verb, right? Active verb and verb. See here at first I take active verb. For example, he, in case of he, she, it, for any other singular subject we take does. Okay, he does well, she does well, it does well, Raja does well, Rani does well. Other subject like I, you, we, they, here we take do. In case of active verb of simple present in reference to he, she, what are the he, she? They are known as singular subject of third person. I have clearly pointed out. I have clearly pointed out he, she are important subjects. See, in case of he, she, we take has. He has a pen, she has a pen, it has a pen. But when it comes to I, you, we, they, we say have. I have a pen, you have a pen, we have a pen, they have a pen. See, then what is the second form of the does? Did. What is the second form of has? Had. Antena? What is the second form of do? Again it is did only. What is the second form of have? Again it is had. Then what is the third form of did? Do or does or did? Done only. For had again it is had. For did again it is done. For again had only. Clear? Then what about ing form? In case of done, we take here doing. In case of had, having. The same things are repeated here also. doing, here having. See, these are all active verbs, right? Do, does, has, have, had, doing, they are all active verbs. Now let's think of be verbs. See, now here the first column totally stands for simple present. It is telling about be verb now. See, what are the be verbs of simple present? Is, am. Then what should be the second form of is and am? Was. See, there is another be verb in simple present, are. So what should be the second form of are? ఏం అవ్వాలండి? మరి నేను వజ్ రాస్తే ఒకవేనా తప్పేనా? తప్పేనా? See, are can stand for singular be verb and plural be verb. In both of the cases are can stand. So here it is case dependent. In the context of singular subject, are is changed into was. When subject is in plural form, we take were, case dependent. So let's take that matter here. In case of singular subject, he, she, it, we have already got reported speech, direct and indirect speech. There I will explain about, I will give you some analysis about this, because again this matter comes there also. Okay na? In case of a plural subject, are is changed into were. See here, all these are be verbs. We write be only here. Under V4 we take again being. Clear అండి? So it's all about forms of verbs. V1 means simple present, V2 means simple past, V3 means past participle, V4 means ing form. Okay, present participle. Now let's take the list of personal pronouns. Roman number 5 కదండి. See, before going to personal pronouns, let's have some description about noun and pronoun. I think already every student knows about noun and pronoun, right? What is the meaning of noun? Names of all. In a brief term we can say names of all. If it is a name, it's noun. Okay na? Names of all. What is the meaning of pronoun? Yes, which is used, which is used instead of instead of noun. Instead of noun, which is used instead of noun, it is known as a pronoun. Then, for example, Rama. What is the suitable pronoun for that? Sita. Then book. Books. In case of books, what is the plural pronoun? They. See, this is a small analysis about difference noun and pronoun. Write down, it is also important. Clear? Now let us take the list of personal pronouns. Roman number 6. Okay, పైన పెట్టిందే రోమన్ అది మన పర్సనల్ ప్రొనౌన్స్ కదండి. ఓకే, ప్లేస్ సరిపోదు. See, first one, subject form of pronoun. First column is for subject form of pronoun. Subject form of pronoun. Second column is for object form of object form of pronoun. Okay. Next, third column, subject form of possessive case. Possessive case. Possessive case. It is in subject form. Next, also possessive case. Possessive case, but it is in a object form. The last column is for reflexive pronoun. Once again there will be another. Okay, after taking the total list, let's come to that fifth column. Okay, let's fill the first four columns first. See, subject form of a pronoun, we have already got that list. Say, I, we, you, he, she, it, they. All these are subject forms of pronouns. Correspondingly, we take here object forms of pronouns. See, in case of I, what is the object form of pronoun? Me. In case of we, as. In case of you, again you is itself object form of pronoun. In case of he, we take here him. In case of she, her. Okay na? In case of it, again it only. They, yes. So that first column completely is with the subject form of a pronoun, and the second column is with the object form of pronoun. Then what about the possessive cases? See, when that what is the meaning of a possessive? Yokka, possession. Owner అని అర్థం. Possessor అంటే ఓనర్. So the meaning of here subject form of possessive case, the meaning yokka here, it comes like that. For example, yes, my, my, what is the meaning of my? Na yokka. For we take here our, ma yokka, mana yokka. In case of you, your, నీ యొక్క, మీ యొక్క. In case of he, his, అతని యొక్క. అంతేనా? In case of she, her, ఆమె యొక్క. అవునా? In case of it, its, దాని యొక్క. In case of they, their, వారి యొక్క. See, object form of a possessive case also with the meaning yokka, but it comes indirectly. In the form of subject possessive case, yokka comes directly. Here, yokka comes indirectly. For example, mine. What is the meaning of mine? Nadi. It is my pen. This pen is mine. Both give the same meaning, but our usage is different. That is the reason we say మైన్, నాది, అంతేనండి. అస్, యోస్, యోస్, హిజ్. ఇక్కడేం రావాలండి? హర్స్, ఇట్స్, theirs. Clear? And next, the last column, ఏంటండి లాస్ట్ కాలం ఏంటి? రిఫ్లెక్సివ్ ప్రొనౌన్. రిఫ్లెక్సివ్ ప్రొనౌన్, రిఫ్లెక్షన్. ఓకే, రిఫ్లెక్సివ్ ప్రొనౌన్. See, here reflexive pronoun means in case of singular we take self, in case of plural we take zelves. If the pronoun is singular we take self, if the pronoun is plural we take selves. For example, let's take for I. What comes here? Myself. Very good, myself. In case of we, ourselves. Ourselves. In case of you, yourself. Here, yourselves. Yes, self and selves both are possible in case of you, because you is used as a singular as well as plural equally. So in the view of singular pronoun we take yourself. When our view is in case of a plural, then we take yourselves. In case of he, we take himself. In case of she, herself. In case of it, itself. Last one, they, themselves, because they is the plural form. So it's all about pronouns, personal pronouns. Now Roman number 6. 6 అయిపోయింది కదండి, ఇప్పుడు చెప్పేది 7. చెప్పేది 6 కదా. మనం హెడింగ్ పెట్టినాం ఇంతాక, ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ V1 అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ద verb కదా. సో వీ హ్యావ్ ఆల్రెడీ నోన్ అబౌట్ బీ వర్బ్స్, రైట్. ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ యొక్క బీ వర్బ్స్ ఏంటనేది ముందే చూసాం మనం. ఏమున్నాయండి బీ వర్బ్స్? ఈజ్, ఆర్, యామ్, అండ్ వీ నో ద సూటబుల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఫర్ దమ్ కదా. సో దేర్ ఈజ్ నో మచ్ మోర్ మ్యాటర్ అబౌట్ బీ verb of present tense. They are specific by nature here, but that active verb involves more description. Active verb, active verb. See, active verb is of many types here, depends on the nature of verb and depends on the nature of subject. The form of verb changes here. For example, he, she, it for in case of some singular subjects. See, that active verb of present tense, okay, it is added with yes, yes and is, okay nandi, but case dependent. We can't add all the factors at a time together. See, next, in case of other subject, what are the other subjects generally? Other than he, she, it. Other than he, she, it, because it is a specific principle. Whenever active verb of present tense is there and it is preceded by he, she, it, like that, when these two conditions are satisfied, only in such an event we can add yes, es, ies. Are you following? See, in case of other subject, for what are the other subjects that come here? I, you, we, they, these are the other subjects. In case of other subject, we write V1, but we don't add anything. We need not add anything. See, adding S, es, is are possible only in case of he, she, it. In case of other subject, we write V1, but we don't add anything. We need not add S, es, is. That is called analysis. Write down first. See, yes, yes, is are possible when that active verb of present tense is preceded by he, she, it only. Otherwise, we don't add anything. Now, let us take a ES list, the specific context of ES, applying ES. Say ES list. ES list. Say to add ES, that we are adding ES to V1 only, right? So, to add that ES to V1, it should have some specific features. See, for example, that V1 should be ended with O, X, CH, SH, SS. That V1 should end with O, X, CH, SH, SS. Okay? Only in that context we can add ES. Let us take examples of that applying ES. See, I will explain here. For example, it is possible only in case of he, she, it. Already? He, she, it. Dog, book, cloud, see, first let us take go. See, for example, go. We know that we say go is the V1, okay? Go is the V1 and it is ending with O, and by default it is preceded by he, she, it. So, that is the reason we take here he goes, she goes, it goes, dog goes, book goes, cloud goes, Rani goes, Raja goes. Next, X, mix, mix also V1, he mixes, she mixes, it mixes. He mixes, she mixes, it mixes. Let us take now teach. He teaches well, she teaches well, it teaches well, Rani teaches well, Raja teaches well. You know? Because teach is the V1 and it is ended with the CH. Next, wash, wash, washes, he washes, she washes, it washes, dog washes, book washes, cloud washes. Okay, endukante that V1 is ended with SH. See, V1 should be ended with SS now. Guess, pass, bless. Already? Blesses. V1 is ending with here yes, yes. So, we add here ES. See, O, X, CH, SH, SS. Basically, that action should be in first form, and moreover, it should be preceded by any of the singular subject of third person. Whenever these two conditions are satisfied, we add ES. Now, let us take IES. ES is over. Now it's about IES. See, IES. See, to add IES, that V1 again should have some other specific features. See, what are those specific features? Let's have a look here. Say that V1 should be ending with Y. That V1 should be ending with Y. And it should be strictly preceded by any one of the consonant letters. Consonant letters. ఇట్లాంటి అంశాలండి కీలకమని నేను చెప్పింది మీకు. టాటా మెగ్రా నా డెమో అయిన వాళ్ళందరికీ చెప్పాను నేను ఫస్టే. నేను చెప్పే చాలా ఎనాలిసిస్ మీకు టాటా మెగ్రాలో కూడా కనిపించదని చెప్పాను. ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పే ఎస్సీఎస్ ఐఎస్ ఉన్నాయి సరే ఇవి కనిపించవు, బట్ దట్ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ రిపీటెడ్లీ కమింగ్ ఇన్ ద జనరల్ యూసేజ్ ఆల్సో. వాటికి ఎటువంటి లింక్ ఉండదు. అది జనరల్గా ఏంటి ఏమని చెప్తారు, రొటీన్గా మనం మాట్లాడుతుంటే అదే వస్తుంది, పేపర్ చదవాలి అది ఇదని చెప్తుంటారు. దెర్ ఈజ్ ఎ క్లియర్ గ్యాప్ బిట్వీన్ అవర్ జనరల్ గ్రామర్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ అండ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ వీ యూజ్ ఇన్ జనరల్. అంటే ఆ గ్యాప్ ఇక్కడ మనం ఫిల్ చేస్తాం. చూడండి, మీరు కావాలంటే ఐఎస్కి సంబంధించిన డిస్క్రిప్షను మీకు విజిఎస్ గ్రామర్ బుక్లో కానీ జేవిఆర్లో కానీ రెనన్ మార్టిన్లో కనిపించదు. కావాలంటే చూడండి మీరు. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇస్తున్నాను ఐఎస్, ఈ లిస్ట్ మీకు అందులో కనిపించదు అసలు. ఏమని చెప్తాడు, ఎస్సీఎస్ ఐఎస్ యాడ్ చేయాలని చెప్తాడు, కానీ ఏ కాంటెక్స్లో ఐఎస్ యాడ్ చేయాలో చెప్పడు. నేనేమని చెప్తున్నా అండి, V1 షుడ్ బి ఎండెడ్ విత్ వై. వై షుడ్ బి ప్రిసీడెడ్ బై కాన్సనెంట్ లెటర్. ఇంకా సరిపోతుంది, ఇంకా ఉంది, డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఉంది. కాన్సనెంట్ లెటర్. Consonant letter. Then the sound of Y should be either I or E. The sound of Y should be what? Either I or E. డౌన్ చేయనండి. నోట్ చేసుకోండి అది. క్లియరా? See, whenever these all conditions are satisfied, we delete Y from the end and we add IES. See, let's take examples for I first. See, basically it should be preceded by he, she, it, right? He, she, it. Raja, Rani. Now let's take examples for that above description. Say try. Try. Try is V1. Agreed or not? Try, tried, tried. Say try is V1. See, it is ended with Y and Y is preceded by consonant letter and the sound of Y is I. Try. Try. Yes, these many conditions are satisfied now, and moreover it is preceded by singular subject of third person. So Y is deleted from the end and IS is added. I mean, it comes to like tries. Fly. Fly. Flies. Fly also V1, right? Fly. Fly, flew, flown. See now, carry. Carry. See now, carry is the V1, it is ended with Y, and the sound of Y comes like E, carry. So Y is deleted from the end. Carries. Now next we are going to take another V1 here, the most dangerous and poisonous. And dangerous and poisonous. Marries. Okay అండి, చచ్చిపోయిన తర్వాత నరకం ఉంటుందంటే నేను నమ్మనండి. పెళ్ళైన తర్వాత నరకం స్టార్ట్ అయినట్టే. ఇంకంతే, ఫ్రీడమ్ ఈజ్ లాస్ట్, మనీ ఈజ్ లాస్ట్. ఏదో చేప కెరేసినట్టు, ఒక వానపాము వేసినట్టు 2 లక్షలు మొహనం 3 లక్షలు పడేస్తారు. నెలకు దొబ్బుతానే ఉంటారు 50,000 60,000. ఏమండి, 50,000 60,000 దొబ్బేసి ఒక 5,000 మన మొహాన కొడతారు ఏమేం చేసుకోవాలి. ఏమండి, అది మరి అంతా డేంజరసే కదండి. బయట వాళ్ళకి ఎవరికో ఇస్తే 10,000 పోతాయని బాధపడేటప్పుడు ఇంటికి చూడండి ఎంత ఇస్తున్నామో. ఆయన పోయినట్టే మళ్ళీ వస్తాయి, ఆయనకి రావు కదా. ఎంత దారుణం చూడండి, అఫీషియల్గా దోచుకోవడం ఇది. అది అందుకే డేంజరస్ అండ్ పాయిజనస్ అనేది. పాయిజన్ అంటే ఏంటంటే కాటేస్తే ఒక్కసారికే, ఇది అట్ట కాదుగా, లైఫ్ లాంగ్ ఎక్స్‌ప్లాయిటేషన్. అంతే. మగవాళ్ళకే ఎక్కువ, ఇంకా ఆడవాళ్ళని ఎవరంటారండి, మగవాళ్ళకే ఎక్కువ. See, it is about IES list. Okay, we have already completed ES and IES. Now let's come to ES. See here we got a short list of ES verbs and a short list of IES. If any active verb of V1 comes from other than ES list and IES list, that is added with yes. Let's take some examples of that meaning and explanation. Let's make a principle first. Write down. If any active verb of V1, if any active verb of V1 is from ఎందుకు ఈజ్ నాట్ ఫ్రమ్ అందాం, ఇంకా సింపుల్గా అయిపోద్ది. ఈజ్ నాట్ ఫ్రమ్. ఇఫ్ ఎనీ, మళ్ళీ చూడండి, ఇఫ్ ఎనీ యాక్టివ్ వర్బ్ ఆఫ్ V1 ఈజ్ నాట్ ఫ్రమ్ either ES list or ORR or IES list, either ES list or IES list, it is added with S. It is added with yes. It is added with yes. It is added with అంటే passive అవుద్ది, it is adding with అంటే active అవుద్ది. It doesn't make that sense here. It is added with, because we are, it cannot add on its own, we should add. So when action is done on the subject, it is treated as passive voice. The term implies here clearly passive voice. That is the reason I say it is added with. See, now we have got some description. Let's take some examples. He